Good morning. It's like 6 a.m. We're out at Melbourne Beach, Florida. It's Kyle. And we're here for sunrise. It's very dark out there at the moment, pitch black even, some might say. And we're gonna go down to the beach to catch sunrise, get some photos, get some video, maybe fly the drone. The concept of today is we are on the East Coast, obviously, for sunrise, and we are going to make our way across to the West Coast for sunset. So we're starting in Melbourne Beach and we're going to end up in St. Pete's Beach, is the plan, and maybe make a couple fun stops along the way. As I say, it's 6 in the morning, that's why I look like this and that's why I sound like this. Maybe Kyle has something to say. I don't even know where I'm looking. Kyle?
This sounded like a much better idea before 6 a.m. came around.
Yeah.
But it should be fun?
It'll be fun.
This isn't going particularly well. See out there? It's not too pretty. Not quite what we were expected. But hey, it's a lovely time. Trying to do long exposures, like 30 seconds, to mystify that water. But it just all looks like kind of gray mush.
Hello again. So it's a couple of hours later now. I'm not entirely sure what I said earlier because I was half asleep, but as you can see from the footage that we've put in, the sunrise was a complete disaster. It was a washout. It was nothing but grey clouds, very flat, nothing exciting happened. We threw the drone, got nothing. Like, very disappointing, kind of disheartening start to the day. So then we went and slept and watched Premier League football. And now we just came out for breakfast. We went to a place called Eggs Up Grill in Melbourne. Really delicious. I think it's a chain. I think there's one in Orlando, but really delicious food. I had a bagel with sausage and egg and cheese, and then some croissant donuts. Very good. We'll recap on what we're doing. We're starting in the East Coast. We're going to go out to the West Coast for sunset. The only reason we're doing it is for fun. We've got the weekend. Doing what we always do, photography and video. And Kyle can speak.
Hey, how's it going? So yeah, we had originally planned kind of a different route than what we're going to take. So we are altering the route to, instead of going a little bit south and then west across the state, we're just going to go west across the state to maybe a St. Pete or a Clearwater or something like that to catch the sunset. We'll see what we find along the way. I'm going to be in the shotgun position looking for things to do along that route. Hopefully we'll come up with something cool to take a picture of, but no guarantees. As this morning proved, there's no guarantees in photography, landscape photography especially, because you're at the mercy of the elements, which today was real crap, but part of the fun. So anyway, catch you in St. Petersburg.
Yes, everything Kyle said. And like I say, it was a disheartening start to the day, but we're not going to let us get us down. We're going to claw together this video in this day. So follow along. Hi. It's not looking good. Turn the music off. Yeah. It's a terrible morning for our sunrise, as we discussed. Then we had breakfast and it was beautiful sunshine, and we were optimistic for our trip to the West Coast. and now we're on I-4. Well, we're about to be on I-4, and yeah, looks like it's going to pour down. So this could be a complete waste of time. Not a waste of time, because it's good fun hanging out and doing stuff like this, but in terms of the cinematic video I had in my head, I think this is it.
Okay, so in rerouting our trip, we wound up going back through Orlando, and basically it's as if we had just left from our houses. So we're now off of I-4, and there's a spot that I'd always wanted to stop by because there's this really cool building which is right behind us, and we'll show you a little bit. And it's we're at Florida Polytechnic University, and it just has a really cool ass building that you can see off of I-4.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've always wanted to come in and just, like, take pictures.
I've seen it a bunch of times, and I never realized it was part of the university. I had never kind of worked out what the building was, but it's really cool. I mean, it looks kind of like a modern sports stadium, I guess, from the outside. I don't think there's that many students here at the moment because it's holiday time, but obviously there are some people around, so we'll be mindful of that. And obviously, I don't know, obviously. Yeah, there's not many students around because it's holiday weekend. So we're just going to go around the building and explore, take some photos.
And then get back on the road.
And then get back on the road to St. Pete's. This hasn't been the video we planned on making, but we're persevering and we're making something.
We're having a good time.
We're having a good time doing it. So yeah, this is Florida Polytechnic University.
Oh yeah, the rain let up for a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, it stopped raining. It started raining really hard, and going through Orlando, like Carl said, we went all the way out to the East Coast to drive to the West Coast, and effectively drove home and then out to the West Coast. But that aside, here's some photo and video of Florida Polytechnic University. Okay, so we've made it out to St. Pete. It's 4:45 p.m. I had to stick a hoodie on because it's really cold out here. It's like 50, I say really cold, it's 52, and it felt a lot warmer at 6:30 this morning over in the East Coast. The sun sets around 6 p.m, so we're hoping for a better sunset than we got sunrise. It is very cloudy and it is very windy. There's some people out there surfing. It's not the biggest surf in the world, but it is the Gulf, so it's like, Kyle reckons it's about 1 to 3 feet thigh high type thing. So yeah, we're gonna set up on the beach, try and catch a sunset, check out these people surfing, and then we'll wander around, take some photos, and get something to eat and drink, I think. Again, this video hasn't gone how I envisaged it going, but it's a video. Anyway, let's go see the beach.
cold.
It is pretty chilly. I mean, it's not cold in the grand scheme of being cold, but it's like 50 now.
It's Florida cold. Proper
It's Florida cold.
And
Ironically, when we got up at like 6 o'clock this morning and went out to the beach, it was warmer than this. I felt it was warmer than this. Anyway, I didn't have a hoodie on.
I look like B&H blew up on my chest. I've got this camera on a stand, and this camera, and a GoPro.
And we managed to get the drone up, or I managed to get the drone up. I don't know if I got anything. The sunset was far more successful, or far more sunset. The sunset was far more beautiful to look at than the sunrise because there wasn't a sunrise. It's quiet. You can tell obviously that it's off season because it's very quiet down here. There's very few people at the beach, obviously, and in the surrounding areas there's not many people around. So maybe we picked the wrong time to do this.
I think we chose the right time. Because I like there not being.
I like not having to be around people. That's for sure. But it's been a really fun day, and we're gonna finish up what we're doing, go get some food and a drink, and maybe we'll check in with you one last time there.
Battery's running out.
Battery is running out.
Good timing.
Good timing. See you soon. Bye.
We were filming the food. I already ate one.
That's also how you got his planner.
Okay, so we just had dinner in a tiki bar. I can't remember. I don't know what the tiki bar was called.
Something tiki bar.
But it was a tiki bar. I had a nice tiki drink, and I had a blackened mahi sandwich. And what did you have?
Coconut shrimp.
Coconut shrimp. It was nice. And they were watching the football playoffs in there. Good atmosphere. So that was our day. Didn't quite go as we intended.
Not really.
Because the whole concept of this video was going to be a visual story without much talking, and that kind of got kiboshed early on by the sunrise being terrible, and then the rain, and then the wind. So it's kind of turned into a weird vlog, I guess, which was not the intention. One day, we'll make the video that we strive to make.
Something epic.
Something epic, but not today. So I will say this, is that the old me, which is still the current me.
You're kind of old.
I am old. This is so wobbly. It's cold. It's really cold. I would have got halfway through the day and told myself, I'm scrapping this entire video. This will never get seen. I'm just gonna not edit it. I'll delete it. I don't. And there's part of me today that went there again. It was like, this isn't what you wanted. It's not going how you wanted it to go. So just don't bother with it. Just trash it. But that's a really negative space to be in. I don't think it's a healthy space.
No, when we were passing back through Orlando, I was almost at the point. I was like, we could just go home, I guess, since it's not really working out. But
I think that's the problem is you have an idea in your head for something fantastic that you want to do, and then it doesn't go. We're dealing with nature and wind and rain and weather, and we can't control any of that. And I guess that's
not yet.
That's AI. That's a part of being a photographer or a videographer, is that you sometimes you're not always on set or in a studio and things are completely out of your control, which is an example of today. And I nearly quit at some point today because it wasn't the visual masterclass I wanted it to be, and it clearly isn't. But I guess for my own stuff, like for professional stuff, it's all very, very different. But for your own stuff that you want to be proud of, I find it difficult to follow through on something I don't think is very good. But we're going to. I've told Kyle we're going to put this video out.
I think the sunset kind of salvaged it.
It was a beautiful sunset, and I'm glad we came out. I'm glad we finished the day. It was a fun day. Had a lot of fun. We're about to leave. It's about a 3-hour drive home. We might stop at the casino.
Don't tell my wife.
Don't tell Danielle that we might stop at the casino. What we'll do is we might stop at the casino. Kyle's out of focus. Say something.
I really want to stop at the casino.
Anyway, that was our day. Thanks for following along, and the next one will be better. Bye.